good morning. It's Laura, menopausal mum, proving you can thrive rather than just survive during perimenopause and menopause. I'm back with Wellness Wednesday, bringing you lots of inspiring topics all around wellness, well-being, perimenopause.
Yeah.
The list is endless, but educating you, giving you lots of information to help you thrive. So today I'm joined by someone that I've known since my daughter was 5 years old, so fellow school mum and business owner, global business online owner, Emma Bundy. She's also a transformational coach and also a project consultant. Just a few things there, Emma. A bit like me, got lots of strings to her bow. And today we are going to talk to you about GLP-1.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to you about some of the challenges that women have around losing weight.
Yeah.
Some of the side effects of some of the issues around the weight loss jab. We're going to talk about where you can find Emma. It's just going to be a nice open conversation, so I'm quite really excited. So just to give you a bit of background, I have to thank Emma because she was there at the very beginning when Total Body Wellbeing was formed. Can you remember working out in my kitchen?
Yes, I do. And your garden.
Yeah. And she has, like me, she's very supportive of collaborating with women. She coaches women in her business. And she's been there at all of my major events. So I really, really thank you for supporting me in my business and happy to do the same in exchange. And we've got that commonality in the sense that we are very passionate, aren't we, about helping women in their health, helping them to lose weight safely. And so without further ado, let's get on and talk to Emma. So let's talk firstly, some of the challenges and stuff that's going on at the moment, because it's a big issue, isn't it, things with the weight loss jabs, and obviously I'm not a big fan, and we want a natural solution that isn't harmful, because there's a lot of stuff coming around about all of the side effects as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, unless you've been under a rock, you would have heard the term GLP-1. And if I'm being honest, I didn't know the term GLP-1 until probably about 8 weeks ago. But for those that don't know, it is the injections that often people are having to lose weight.
Sure.
It is an artificial injection, and it's basically putting peptides into your body to basically suppress appetite. Now, what people don't know, and what the pharmaceutical industry won't probably educate you in knowing, is that we all have GLP-1. It's a hormone. So what this hormone does is when we eat and when we drink, but more eat, is the hormone releases from your gut to your brain to tell you you're done. Think of it like a switch, like a light switch. When you eat, satisfied, you go, oh, I'm done, and you don't feel the need to snack, you don't think about the next thing, you just get on with your day. And what happens from about 20 years plus, or because of hormones, or because maybe through pregnancy, there's so many things that we go through changes, your natural GLP-1 stops working naturally. Now, some people might have, when people say, oh, I've got such metabolism, they could eat a chocolate bar and they don't put on weight. It's probably actually their GLP-1 is actually, hasn't depleted, it's working better. So what I would say when people in the past have said, look, I just can't stop thinking about food and this, and what people think it's their fault, it actually can be biological, not just willpower. And I think hopefully if you just hear that today, it might give you a bit of reassurance that it isn't all on your willpower. It can also be an element biologically as well, when your GLP-1 simply isn't reacting like it should be.
Okay. And we know that there's lots of side effects, isn't there? And what we're going to be talking today about is a more natural solution, isn't there? I mean, there are downsides of the weight loss jab. It's all being uncovered, isn't it, now, in terms of some of the challenges?
And I think people, because they're so desperate for the results, which I get, because a lot of people really need it, and it's had amazing results for people. I'm not a pro against, you've got to do what's right for you. But there is some really negative side effects, and I think the biggest one, is diarrhea, there's constipation, there's all of that when you're on the jab, but the biggest fear at the moment is what happens when you come off it. What is that side effect? And, statistically at the moment, it's saying 1 to 2/3 of the weight that you've lost you'll put back on the year after you come off the jab, because you can't replace that artificial peptide with anything. That's even with a change of every lifestyle. That artificial peptide is adding something that you can't replace unless you continue on the injections.
So tell us about this new product then. So it's actually sold out, hasn't it, we've said. So there's a big demand, obviously, for this. This is an issue, we can't deny this is an issue in society. People do struggle, otherwise we'd all be happy, wouldn't we, just going on a weight loss or a healthy eating plan. So tell us a bit about the product then.
So Arbonne have released a supplement called GLP-1 support. And basically it's doing everything I talked about in the jabs, but naturally. It's basically waking up your actual GLP-1. It's not injecting with a GLP-1. It's waking up your actual GLP-1 hormone to allow it to connect with your body. So it comes, for example, just like in a pot like that, it comes in a powder. This wasn't staged, by the way. I was drinking this morning, but this is my GLP-1. So I have this 30 minutes before I eat or drink anything that other than a water. And what it's doing, the best way to describe it is by having it 30 minutes before I basically start my eating day. It's telling my GLP-1, right, wake up. It's like the snooze button. It's like, wake up now, you've got to work for me today. And now when I will eat my breakfast, lunch and dinner, it doesn't suppress appetite. I still want to eat. I'm not starving myself. I'm not going into starvation mode. That's not healthy. We have to eat properly. But what happens is when you eat, you still get the hunger for it. You eat and then you go, oh, I'm done. And I've been now taking this for 3 weeks. I love sugar. I love chocolate. And I would have 2-3 lint balls a day because we're still coming over from Christmas. We've still got the chocolate. And I've had 2 in 3 weeks. Because I haven't had, so it really also curbs blood sugar. It's massive when it comes to your blood levels. So I just haven't craved the bad stuff. And I haven't snacked in between my meals. I've just had a supported daily diet. No food noise. I didn't really understand the term until I did it myself. I didn't think I had any food noise, but I must have because I was going to the fridge and thought, oh, 3 o'clock, cup of coffee, lint ball. But that's stopped. There's nothing in between other than 3 decent meals. And for those that like, because obviously some people like to fast, if you do like fasting, you can actually have this drink and it doesn't break your fast. And again, because there's different good reasons to fast as well, but that's down to the individual. But there's good benefits for that. But 3 meals a day, nothing really else in between. And it's doing everything that they talk about the jabs, like curbing the noise and all that. No noise. And, I did a survey with some of the handful of my lucky clients that actually did get this product. And the survey basically said, what was your cravings like before GLP-1 support? And it was 8, 9 and 10. The same people asked the same question, what is it now a week into GLP-1? And it was 3, 4, 5. 50% less in cravings. So that's
So it's
amazing.
just literally been released, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So, and obviously there's a lot of research around it already, but
Tons.
the stuff will be gained as you go on.
Arbonne as a company have been formulating this for 3 years. So there's no bandwagon jumping. They've been creating this for 3 years.
Okay, perfect. So tell us then a bit about other stuff you've got going on and how people can find you across the various social media platforms.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, I would never just talk about GLP-1, for example. So for me, I have a health and wellness business where I like to identify the needs. Everyone will have different needs, and sometimes it might not be what you think will be the fix. So I will always go a bit deeper to find out how I can help you. Places you can find me, Facebook, Instagram. If you are interested in GLP-1, there's a couple of things. We sold 3 months supply in a day. So to me, the soft launch worked. It is in serious demand because people are wanting this for multiple reasons. One, they consider the jab but maybe were a bit scared of it. They don't qualify for the jab. So someone like me, that would be in that bucket. I'm in the midst of perimenopause where weight management is harder. Like, I can't deny that. That's harder to manage. So to be able to have something just to help curb the additional sugars, fantastic. A natural drink to have in the morning. And it also is for those that want to come off the jab. A lot of people approach me that want to come off the jab, but want to have something to safeguard them going back to how they started. So at the moment, I'm collating a wait list. And if you're on that wait list, as soon as it drops, I will be the first one to contact you. So at the moment, I'm collecting a name, email address and telephone number. That's all you need to provide me at the moment, and I will be in contact. Also, if you know me and Laura, so I'm not opening this invite to strangers, if you know me and Laura, I am actually hosting an event tonight where people can actually trial it, because I know that taste is a big deal. You can try it for yourself, hear about it a bit more. So please just contact me or Laura directly if we know you, and you're very welcome to come
Also, I mean, Arbonne, they do have a lot of information on the site, don't they, about all of the background and science. For me, this is just giving you information so that you have a choice. Obviously, we still work with people that don't take this supplement, offering it's all about everybody's different and everybody's coming to the table from a different angle. So this is about just giving you options and telling you what's out there. Because I think, like we both agree, every person is different and no one size fits all.
There's never one size fits all.
Okay, perfect. So that's the end of Wellness Wednesday today. Next week we've got Nadine on, who's working with me on an amazing manifesting event. So we've got 8 places for an amazing full-on day of literally getting you revved up for this year in terms of smashing all of your goals. So she's going to be talking about that with me. We're going to be telling you what we're going to be covering. There's loads in there. It's going to be a full-on workshop and it's going to accelerate your goals for 2026. So that's all for now. Hope you have an amazing day and I'll be back next week with another Wellness Wednesday. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.